right. Mark, thank you. And it's quintessential football weather.
Yeah.
Yes.
Coach is dressed appropriately there. Got kind of a hoodie and a vest on. That's a good approach, given temps this evening going from the 50s into the 40s. But the wind is not a big issue. So
And dry.
And we're dry.
That's good.
For the most part. There are a couple of isolated showers that we're tracking with the state's only live radar, but those are going to be diminishing, especially as we head towards sunset, and then our sky will clear. So a couple of those showers working through Columbia, toward Lebanon, also right now around Salem. Otherwise, for the final weekend of October, we've got some chilly nights. We're talking about lows in the 30s, cool afternoons, highs in the 50s, and dry Saturday and as well for Sunday. Next week starts dry. Then we're going to be trending unsettled, and it's all going to be dependent upon the eventual track of a potential coastal storm, and its track relative to Connecticut will dictate the amount of rain and the intensity of the wind. We're looking at the Wednesday, Thursday timeframe. So good news, as this is, of course, prior to Friday, Halloween. So all, again, based on how this area of low pressure develops and moves relative to southern New England. So much more on this, of course, in the coming days. A look at the model comparison for Wednesday. We're calling right now for at least a chance for some isolated showers. The America model, the European model, will fast forward 24 hours into Thursday. The GFS, the American model, showing more or less a miss with this most recent model run, whereas the European model is going for a more substantial round of rain, something we could certainly use given our growing rainfall deficit. So certainly a time frame of interest. Just want to give you that first alert. Wednesday, Thursday of next week could be a bit unsettled. We're also tracking, of course, Melissa. Still a tropical storm, but intensifying. Winds now up to 65 miles an hour. Still meandering, not moving much at all. That is forecast to change this weekend, as it is also going to be intensifying, working toward and then perhaps right over Jamaica, over eastern Cuba, and then across the Bahamas. So not a good track, especially with this type of intensification over a very short window of time. So certainly keep a good thought for those in the Caribbean this weekend. Here in Connecticut, we've got a mainly clear sky looking live from Torrington as well as from southeast Connecticut, our view from New London. And temperatures across the state already down to 49 in Salisbury, 55 Hartford, 56 New Haven, 54 Willimantic as well as in Norwich. A big picture. The clouds, those isolated showers, will be a thing of the past tomorrow as high pressure from the west gets a little bit closer. High pressure will keep us dry both weekend days. Tonight, it's going to be chilly inland, mid and upper 30s, low 40s along the 95 corridor. Tomorrow afternoon, mid and upper 50s across Connecticut. So a couple degrees below average for this time of year, but otherwise we're calling it seasonable. And first alert futurecast showing for Sunday that area of high pressure keeps us dry and fairly bright even into Sunday. Sunday, we start off pre-dawn in the 30s. By 8 o'clock, we're 40, 45, lower 50s by the noon hour, and peaking only in the mid 50s during the afternoon. So on our first alert 7-day forecast, next week starts dry. Sun and clouds on Monday, partly to mostly cloudy on Tuesday. Again, overnight lows 30s, afternoon highs in the mid 50s, about 5 degrees below average for this time of year. Isolated showers possible Wednesday. We're calling for a better likelihood, at least as we see it now. Keep in mind this is 6 days into the future. Showers on Thursday. Breezy as well in the middle part of next week, but as we head into next Friday, Halloween, temperature seasonable and dry under a mix of sun and clouds. Highs in the mid and upper 50s.
All right, Mark, thank you.